Oh shit, I'm recording. Oh my god, I literally have no idea. I had no idea I was recording. I don't even know if I like this angle. Oh well, I guess we're sticking to it. Hi everyone, hello everyone. Whatever time of day it is, I hope you're happy that it's the time of day, because you can't change the time of day. So I hope you like it. I hope it's finding you well. It's nighttime here for me, hence why the curtains are closed. But I got a new deck, and I really want to play around with this deck. And I thought, what else would be a better time than to do it now? So I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick some things out of this jar that you guys can go ahead and pick from. I'm feeling this. And this amethyst popped up to me right away, so we're gonna do that. Okay. Let's see if you guys can see that. Here we got this amethyst. I'm not gonna talk too much today, just because it's late. And the seashell that I got last weekend. It's late, and I honestly just kind of want to mess around with this stuff and kind of hang out a little bit. Then we got this opalite. Go ahead and pick one of the three. Now I'm holding these up like crap. The amethyst is going to be the first group, and then the opalite right here is going to end up being the third group. So you got first, second, and third. Go ahead and pause if that's what you need to go ahead and pick one of these. We're just going to go ahead and get right on into it. Amethyst, I said you were going to be the first group. But let's go ahead and just chat for a hot sec. Just a hot sec, not a cool sec, so it'll be short. Whatever. We're going to talk as we go. This is the amethyst reading, the first group. I'm exhausted, everyone. But I'm so excited to use this new deck. This deck is raunchy. I already feel the raunch vibes. Super raunchy. Angels, God. I know this is super raunchy. Not your style, but we need a little bit of sexual healing. I've been demonetized for bad singing. Anyways, God, what is a card that'll resonate with this reading? I know. Oh, actually, I'm gonna keep going. I know that this might not make a lot of sense at first because I don't know how we're doing this. I'm just going with the flow. What is a card that'll fit? Let's do this one more time. Oh, geez, okay. 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 So there's like almost no way that this won't be about another person. Perhaps it could be about yourself. You're in a very nurturing relationship. And if not, that's what you're craving. And if not that, someone's got their eye on you. And they want to nurture you. This person wants to nurture you. They want to take care of you, and then they want you to show the most vulnerable parts about yourself. Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show you this card. This card is definitely something. It's very beautiful. I love art. We need a little bit of sexual healing. Can I get an amen? Amen. Someone's got their eye on you, and they want to heal you, and they want to nurture you. Oh, the tea. You're with someone else, aren't you? Or you're involved with someone else. They're kind of just waiting for you, and then they're burning that candle of love, because it's red, it's pinkish. It's giving me very love energy, and you're with somebody else. And you do like being with this other person, but you don't at the same time. I think maybe you're lying to yourself. Oh my God, the tea. I love this deck. It's really just letting out all the tea, and it all wants to come out. There's a whole lot of messages, though. They want to tell you everything. Hey, I just channel. I can't do it all yet. What is a card that'll resonate with the situation? So what is this person? They want you. They're imagining you to being theirs. They're imagining you being theirs, but you're somebody else's. What is another card that'll help clarify the situation? What the heck is going on? What the F is going on? This person... Oh, the tea! The tea. They really want to tell you. Oh, this is really sweet energy. They really want to tell you. Look at you again in the background. I know it's kind of dark, but you're in the background, you're dancing with someone else, seemingly in love, and they just really want to tell you that they love you, that they're interested in you. They keep going back and forth. They can't figure out the words. They can't figure out what to say to you. But they want to be this, they want to be everything that you need. I think maybe they're thinking that the person that you're with doesn't belong with you. Perhaps this is a person you knew through childhood, someone you grew up with. Perhaps this is someone you work with that can imagine you or see you from afar. I'm getting the energy that they do know you and that they're somewhat close to you. And if they're definitely somewhat close to you. They're not a stranger to you. Wow. The energy, the messages that are being brought forth with this deck. I really do love this. What is another card that'll clarify the situation, angels? Oh, this person. I don't want to tell you what to do, but damn it, give them a chance. No, I'm not telling you what to do. But they do have very loving energy, and that's all you can ask for. I think they're also surrounded with other women. Other women that want them, but they want you. See the lovers again? They're in the background, the two doves. Those are the lovers. I think that's what they want. A lot of these women that are crowding them, they just want him physically. They want him or her physically. I'm not going to assume anybody's genders. Obviously, it can go both ways, but I'm going to pray for your forgiveness because I'm just going to say what is easiest for me as I'm reading this. But whatever they are, whoever they are, they have a lot of people that want them for their physical body. Perhaps very shallow relationships. Perhaps they're trying to hide that from you. They kind of feel like a bachelor, and they don't want you to think less of them, perhaps. But I do know that they are getting attention from other people, but they just want to be lovers with you. Oh. Okay. This card is interesting. Perhaps they want to have a family, grow a family. I think they see a family with you. Yeah, I think they definitely see more with you than they did with the other people that do want them, the people that just want them for their short-term affection. I think they see a lot more with you. I think you give them hope. I think maybe sometimes they don't believe in love, but when they're with you, they definitely believe in love. Jeez, look at these cards. Wow. Really interesting energy. I'm going to go ahead and pick the bottom card. Oh, the top card. Let's do that. Oh man, this is dirty. Oh god, guys, this is dirty. They have really strong fantasies about you. I'm gonna have to make this 18 plus. They have really strong fantasies about you. They want to be your king. They want to be your protector. I think that the person that you're with, they feel like can't protect you. They feel like perhaps they're a better fit, a better match for you. They're just not protecting you the way that they feel like you need to be protected. They want to treat you like the queen, and they really want to treat you like the queen. They're trying to give you the royal treatment. Ooh, girl, I got chills. Boy, I got chills. They're really out here trying to give you the royal treatment. Let's do one more card. If you guys want to do an extended, perhaps I'm too involved in your situation. I might be a little too involved in your situation. Let's do a few more cards. You guys got me hooked. There's another card. I think it's this one. Alright. Yeah, they're in love with you, dude. They're so in love with you. Look at all of these cards are practically about sex. All these cards. And I'm sorry for the poor lighting. It is super dark. And I'm realizing that my ring light is like not facing the right way. But they're feeling so much more for you. Look at it. Out of all of these sexual cards, he's handing her flowers. It is really beautiful. Let's see. Wow, I think maybe you're pretending in this relationship that you're in. I think you're pretending to be happy. And it's not that you're pretending to be happy per se. I don't want to throw words out or like call you out too much, but I think maybe you're pretending like this is a perfect relationship, the relationship that you're currently in, and you're lying to yourself. Or perhaps it can go both ways. They're lying to themselves about what happiness truly is. Let's see if we can, we're going to have to do some angel cards here with this one. Oh my gosh, I did not know that I was actually going to get into this. I thought maybe I'd record this and be like, you know what? Whatever. Oh yeah, and of course I have my angel cards right here on top of what I actually need, and now everything's going crazy. I'm not prepared. I wasn't prepared for this. But you guys got me hooked. Let's go ahead and get these. We all know that she needs some advice here. Oh God. Sorry about that. We all know that you guys need some advice here. What's going on? Angels, what is some advice you can give to them on this situation? This is definitely involving a few people in a relationship. What is some advice that you can give them? These cards are so much different from those ones. Those ones are almost like a paperback. This one is so glossy and it's so much bigger. What is some advice, angels, that you can give group 1? The tea doesn't spill itself. It doesn't spill itself. As you see, it's overflown. I really can't be doing this with this lighting. We're gonna get a little dawn of time here using this candle here. I know it's super dark. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to adjust for the next group, but missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. I think you're kind of interested in this person as well. It's crossing your mind. I think that's exactly why you're like, oh crap, on the other side of the screen. This is real. I actually feel that way. I think you're kind of into them too. And I think maybe you're lying about it. Oh, they're just a friend. Oh, they're this and that, whatever. But they want you to make a decision. If you're entertaining a different idea in your head while promising your heart to another, perhaps you're not in the situation to do so. You're going to do whatever you want, as long as you're not hurting other people, right? Just remember to not hurt other people, or you will create karmic relationships. And if you don't want to spend this life with them, I'm sure you're not going to want to meet up in the next one to fix the mistakes you made in this one because you were a player. In a good way. I mean that with all the love and light in my heart. I know that you guys are going to make the right decision for other people, and that you guys have the purest of intentions, which is exactly why they say you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision, and they want you to have a playful approach. You're young, and if you're not young physically, you're young at heart. Just remember, like, you're not a player. You have good intentions. You're young, and you want to act young. And I don't even mean that you want to act young. I mean, you should have a young approach to this, a young-minded approach to this. Very wise, obviously, be smart about it, but I don't want you to get upset. Your life is not ending. In fact, I think it feels quite the opposite for you. I think you're quite excited, which is exactly why they're telling you to maintain this playful approach. You're figuring out life. There are no wrong decisions. There are no bad partnerships. There are only lessons. So look at it that way. If you feel as if you're not able to make a decision, perhaps you should retreat within yourself. Let's do a affirmation card, just because I find that these are really great finishing off the reading, especially since these are things that we tend to forget. If it doesn't make sense in the reading, at least it's something that you guys can carry on with you. It's an affirmation, and then I'm gonna have to adjust this lighting. I know you guys got you guys got the crap end of the stick, getting the crap lighting, but what is an affirmation for group 1 that'll help them on their journey? Perhaps they don't know that they need this affirmation, but what is something that'll light their soul, give their soul the fire? God, you guys need to affirm a lot, don't you? I'm just bad at shuffling. Oh, look at that. Follow your heart. Your heart knows the answer about all this. It knows the answer. Don't freak out. I'm going to read this for you because I find that whenever I go back and look at the videos to see if you guys can see this, you guys can't see it all too well. So I'm just going to read it. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS inside my heart knows all the best routes, and it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want. I know that's because that's somewhere cool. Weird stuff. Wait. Oh my God. No. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that that's because there are some weird, cool stuff to see along the way. See, there are no wrong decisions. There are no bad relationships. There is just lessons. Granted, there are bad relationships, but in this case, no. Right? Just follow your heart. Make the right decision. If you guys like this, I know we're kind of gonna ramble on for a little minute longer before you guys exit off, and while I still have you. I really do enjoy your energy. You guys have a wonderful situation, and the love that I'm feeling between all of you guys, it's quite magical. So just remember to make the right decision, make the best decision tailored for you and yourself, and create only good karmic relationships. Don't keep anybody in the dark. Be completely honest about your feelings all the time. Don't wear your mask. You're cheating yourself and you're cheating the other people around you. You know what's best. Follow your heart. Guys, you are made for love. You are made to receive and transmit love. Don't ever forget that. You guys are very loving people. Whether or not you choose to acknowledge that, everyone, you guys are all just amazing people, and you guys will make the right decision. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get into group 2, and I'm going to adjust this lighting. So if you guys like this, go ahead and like and subscribe and share if you felt like, I don't know, just share it. Share it like your lunch money in middle school. I don't know. But if you like this, go ahead and share it. I'm going to adjust this lighting because this is pretty bad. Hello, group 2. I just had to readjust the lighting because it was atrocious for group 1. I'm probably going to have to redo my intro. But oh my God, group 1. Group 1 had a very interesting reading. I really enjoyed doing that. So before we even do this, I said a prayer when I was doing some other readings earlier. So I'm going to I know that prayer carried over. I know they're still protecting us and myself. So feel free to say a prayer for your own protection if you feel is necessary. I always pray when I do my tarot readings for protection. But with that being said, this deck, very raunchy. If you don't want to see the images, my refrigerator is making ice cubes, of course. If you don't want to see the images, just treat me like a podcast, because these images are very raunchy, but it is a beautiful deck. It is wonderful, and I'm finding that it's releasing a lot of love messages, not ironically. So let's go ahead and get your deck, get your cards going here. Angels, what is a card that will best resonate with group 2? They picked the seashell here. What is the best card that will resonate with them? You guys are pretty quick. Okay. I think you guys are kind of king of the world right now. And king can be any gender. It's like the whole call her daddy trend. I don't know. I'm behind on trends. Okay. I need a clarification card on that. It almost seemed a little... I don't know. I don't have the whole story yet. What is a good clarification card? I'm stumped. I think you guys are maybe going through again, like I told you. Here's your first card, and here's your second card that you drew. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the F is going on here. I don't think a relationship is on your mind right now. I don't think you're really thinking about a relationship right now. If you guys are in one, I don't think your head is inside of this relationship. I think maybe a lot of your friends are in relationships, and you're watching them in relationships, and you're like, maybe I should want one, but I don't know. Can you get a clarification card on that? Yeah, I think maybe you're more so into the physical aspect of relationships right now. Or perhaps like a relationship is creeping up on you. Perhaps you have an admirer. Perhaps there's one person that is really captivating you. And you're not, and you don't want a relationship, but they're captivating you on a whole nother level. Can we get a clarification card on this? Yeah, I don't think you really want a relationship right now, but there's somebody that is catching your eye, and you're watching other people in a relationship, and you're wondering, maybe it isn't so bad, but you're kind of in the bachelor mindset. Holy crap. I don't think it fits. It's not even that it fits, it kind of just fell. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. Because I've had that happen. It does, in fact, happen. I need a clarification card on this. Perhaps this person has a child. For some of you, perhaps this person has a child. For other people, they have a very strong innocence. Or perhaps for some of you guys, they're making you feel like perhaps you can be innocent. Making you feel innocent in a good way. Untainted, unspoiled. You feel pure around them almost in a sense. Or that's what they feel to you. Again, energies can go both ways. We get a clarification card. Are they on the track to falling in love? No. Some of you guys are like, no. What's going on here? Perhaps you're being played. Oh, a new beginning. Okay. I think this is this is going to be the death to your old ways. This is the death card. This is definitely a new beginning. I think they're going to change your perspective on relationships. I think the way that you're feeling now about relationships is soon to come to an end. I'll get a clarification card. Yep, see, this is the card that fell and it came back. Freaking told you, it always does. I guess it was meant for you. Yeah, I'm getting the same messages when I first saw this card. They're almost nurturing you, feeding you proper emotions. Perhaps you're kind of disconnected to the feeling of love. Perhaps something happened to you in your past that made you feel kind of weird about falling in love and getting into another relationship, but they're almost healing you and kind of bringing you back up to speed where you need to be, and you're loving this. You're almost grateful and thankful. How could this goddess or goddess-like energy, male or female, be nurturing me so much? What did I do to deserve this? I think that's almost what you're feeling. You're going to probably fall in love with this person. I hate to break it to you, babe, if that's not what you want, but you're going to fall in love with this person. And whether or not you're in a relationship, they're going to heal you. Oh, sorry. Drew a little bit too much. They almost heal you and nurture you. Like it's almost too easy for them. It's easy for them to kind of take space away from you. But when they leave, you're like, wait, where are you going? But they have love on their mind. They have love on their mind. They have you on their mind, but without you, without them, they realize that, or perhaps I said that weird. Without them. Oh my God, what is going on? Perhaps it's vice versa. Whatever the case may be, one of you guys, when you step away, the other is starting to feel their need for you. They're like, wait, come back. This is an interesting card to read. Yeah, that feminine energy is very nurturing to you. They're cradling you in a very good way. They bring you out of your shell. She's holding the mirror, so I'm going to assume that she offers you a different perspective, and the other one is holding up a glass. The other one's holding up a glass, and it's almost making me feel like you're, corpse bride. Your cup will never empty. That's what I'm hearing for you guys. Very serene. Cancer energy. You see the lobster, he's coming out of the ocean and he's coming out of the sand. It's almost like you are able to, even though you kind of still wear your hard shell, you're able to come out of the deep emotional darkness that you put yourself in. And they nurture you. You needed a nurturing energy, a nurturing spirit. We're going to do one more card for you, and then we're going to go into the angel messages tarot. Get some advice for you. Okay. You might be a little difficult to deal with, or vice versa. And one of you is very difficult to deal with. Just because you fight it so much. Why do you fight this? You're like, oh, I need them. Oh, I don't. You become very difficult, but they know how to handle you. It's a very good match. They know how to handle you. Go ahead and screenshot that if that's what you'd like, because I know that that's you, and you might find it a little funny. This is a really good match, though. I'm getting really good energy from it, group 2. You guys are coming in for a lot of sexual healing. Demonetized part 2. All right, angels, what is some advice that you can impart on them? I think it's probably going to be to chillax. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be nurtured. Okay, let's see what's going on. Angels, what is a good card for them? What will resonate? What will help them on their journey and in this situation? An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action, which kind of plays into this here. You're making yourself feel like a relationship is just going to trap you. It's just going to bring you down, but that's wrong, because, they're effing nurturing you. They're nurturing you. They're giving you all their energy to bring you back up to speed. You're not trapped. You're not trapped. They can walk away too. Let yourself be loved. They're doing this because they see something good in you. You're not being trapped. It's an illusion. Look at, you want to run away from your pack. You want to run away from people with like mind. Why do you do that? They're telling you to stop. Be confident. There's a reason why she's there, he or she is there nurturing you. It's because you're worth it. Stop overthinking it. Pretending there is no problem. I think this problem is within yourself, or perhaps the two of you later on in your relationship will find yourself battling each other. Like you guys are very different. Don't let this give you a lack of confidence. Just take it with strides. But I think that this confrontation that you're feeling is within yourself and how you view love and how you view relationships. You're unable to make a decision. Are you willing to commit to this? Because whatever commitment you make will ruin the relationship that you already have, or at least that's what you're feeling like. You're being unable to make a decision. Be confident and listen to your heart. Your heart is telling you what it wants. Don't let your brain overcomplicate things. Let your soul speak for you. If all else fails, listen to the messages that you're receiving. We get one more card, and then we're going to do an affirmation for you, just because I find even though they don't tend to make sense in the readings, it's good because sometimes we forget what we need. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. I think whatever decision you make, they want you to stand by it. They don't want you to go back and forth because you're cheating yourself and you're cheating the other person. Make a decision and stick with it. Make the right one for you. Take time to reflect on that and don't make it lightly because you will not be going back. Because if you do, you're going to be creating karmic relationships. And if you don't want to be with this person in this life, I guarantee you're not going to want to try and fix your mistakes in the next one. So go ahead and just treat everybody how you want to be treated and make the decision. Make the decision and stick with it. Make the best decision for you and for this other person and this other situation. You're going to thank yourself in the long run. You are so much more than you tell yourself. But remember, this problem, this decision, this whatever, this situation is no more than a grain of sand on a beach. There will be other tribulations and trials that you will go through that'll make this seem minuscule, and more after that will make that one seem minuscule. And you know, eventually after that, you're going to be old and you're going to be wearing a training bra to Walmart because who effing cares? Just a training bra, you know, just one of those. Group 2, let's do an affirmation card because it's late and I'm just talking up the wazoo, right? Affirmation card. What is a good affirmation, angels? God, for group 2, what'll help them along their journey and keep them on the right path? And what do they need the most? What'll resonate? And what'll keep them doing themselves? Keep them on the right track. What do they need? Authenticity. They don't want you to fake your decision. That's really what I heard right off the bat. They don't want you to fake to be someone else. They want you to love, and they want you to love true. They want you to be yourself. Let's see what it says up there. Oh, that's French. I don't know what that says. But I'm going to go ahead and read this for you because I noticed when I go back, it's kind of really hard to see what these say. So it says, authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it, but at least they know it because I've said it. And that's way better than having a passive-aggressive note about it. Than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. And that kind of, wow, that does really fit for you. Right? Speak your mind. Don't let yourself get roped into a situation that you can't handle, but know that you can handle it. Spirit is telling me that you can handle it. You were pulled into this situation because you're going to grow from it. You can learn from it. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. I'm not going to just push my emotions down. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not feeling these things because I don't want a relationship. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whatever you need to say, I'm not ready. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to create good karmic partnerships. All of that jazz, guys. You know exactly what this means for you. This is definitely a really good mantra for you. I really think, let me get the lighting perfect. I think maybe you guys should go back and write this down or whatever, screenshot it, because I think this is really good for you. That being said, if you like this, like and subscribe. If you think it resonated with you or you want your grandma to see it, I don't know, share it. Sorry, I just got distracted by my ice cube machine maker refrigerator, whatever. Anyways, I'll see you guys again. It's getting late. I'm getting crazy. So group 3, you guys picked the opalite. Okay, we're going to do this. Whew. Guys, this has been a lot of fun. This deck is probably going to be one of my favorite decks ever. If you guys don't want to see the images, they're pretty raunchy. I don't know, treat me like a podcast then. We're going to be doing these, and then I'm going to do some angel messages, and we're going to do an affirmation. Alright, I said a prayer earlier when I was doing tarot readings, right before I got in this video. So if you'd like to say a prayer for yourself, I already said a prayer for you guys, just for your protection, go ahead and do that. But let's get right on into the video. Angels, 3, what is a card that'll resonate with them and their situation best? What is something that they need to hear, and what'll make this interesting? Okay, let's do this. Okay, right there. That's the one. Oh. Wow, this is very moonchild energy. You're definitely in a partnership. Is there someone else? Perhaps you guys are, I don't know. I'm gonna sound like a total jack because I can't, it's like poly something. I don't, someone like, that's a rectangle. I don't know. Like, okay, I'm just talking off the top of my head. I know it's not a rectangle. Cut me some slack, okay? But let me show you this card. Let's see if you guys can decipher this a little bit before I kind of go on a tangent here. You guys are definitely in a relationship. It's very fulfilling. Excuse me. This relationship is very fulfilling. At least that's what I'm getting so far. Angels, can we get a clarification card on this so I can better understand this situation? Oh, everything's falling apart. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Ooh. I know what's going on. You're in a very loving relationship and it's very fulfilling, but there's someone that's on your mind. Do you dream of them? I know that they're in love with you, because look at, she's holding the keys. She's got 2 keys. You got 2 people just in love with you and you can't pick. You have 2 people that are in love with you and you genuinely love both. I know in some of these readings, it's kind of like, oh, you're pretending to like this relationship that you're in, but you feel like you should like it. No, I think you like both. But someone else, they both make you feel alive in different ways. But is it a secret? Maybe it's not a secret. Can we get a clarification card? I think one of these people is possibly a player. They're more of the bad boy type. Yeah, you have very nurturing. Look at this guy. He's a bad boy. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry for the kind of shitty lighting, but he's kind of a bad boy or girl, whatever. I'm just, whatever the energy, whatever fits for you. These go vice versa. Oh my God, they're fighting over you. They're fighting over you. Yeah, I don't think it's a secret. I think they're kind of competing for you. Like I said, these cards are really raunchy. I know you're not playing them, but you're definitely playing it a little bit. You're just trying to figure it out. All due respect, right? Respect you. Just make sure that you're giving the right energy in the right places. Make sure you're treating everybody with respect. I don't doubt that you're not doing that. I don't doubt that you are purposely hurting other people. I don't think you would do that. But let's make sure that you maintain that those healthy boundaries. Let's make sure that you're being honest and open with everyone, including yourself. They're fighting over you, though. Oh, jeez, man. They're fighting over you. I'm getting... I don't know. This card's throwing me for a loop here. You're like, how do you think I feel? Perhaps you're the king of this little situation, king energy, or whatever. This could be the conflict of two. Okay, I'm seeing that it's getting a little karmic here with the snake. Snakes can also represent rebirth. I think perhaps you should make it official, like you guys all three are going to be together, or you should just pick one. I think maybe you're drawing this out too much. Perhaps the snake is going to represent the end of this cycle for you. Perhaps you're going to end up with someone, but there's definitely a better choice here. Yeah, there's a disconnect between you and your original relationship because of this. I think perhaps you have your eye on something else. Look at her. She's kind of looking out the window, whatever, and he's kind of broken about this. I don't think it's not my place to say it's not fair for him. If he's still here for you between all of this, if both of them are here, that is their decision as long as you're being open and honest. But they both really care for you. And I want you to make the best decision for you. Don't make the best decision for them. Perhaps you're having a really hard time leaving that person because of how pure of heart they are, and the other one is the bad boy, and you feel like perhaps you are meant to be with that one. Just remember to not get into a self-destructive pattern where he may be good for you, and you feel like everything's going too well, so you find this guy and you fall in love with him and you make him fall in love with you, and he wants you because you have somebody else, and it becomes this really vicious cycle. Because I see that you do like one more than the other. I think you're giving the bad boy the most attention here, and the one that really truly loves you, you're just not feeling it anymore. And I think you should be honest with yourself. If you're not feeling it anymore, just cut it off. If you're not feeling it anymore, it's time to cut it off. But if you're just getting into a self-destructive behavior, perhaps it's time to retreat within yourself. Yeah, I'm seeing that this relationship is a lot of temptation. You can see the devil in the background here. There's a relationship where it's just a lot of temptation. I think we need to put an end to this cycle. It'll be best for you and best for all the people involved. Damn, they picked a lot of cards for you. I'm not gonna have this one because it was face down, but yeah, this one person, the person that isn't trying to tempt you, and they kind of, probably your original relationship is trying to reach out to you. They really want to tell you how they feel. They really want to tell you how important you are to them, but they don't know how. They're struggling because they feel like they already lost you. And I think they did. I think you know that, but it's not too late. You're almost treating them like they have lost you already, but you know that you're kind of hanging on by a string. Because there's part of you that's like, come on, this is just me being self-destructive. Yeah, I think it's really self-destructive. You have someone that really cares about you here. This situation is deep. I really want to keep going into this situation here. Look at, I've got like no spread. I'm just kind of going along with the story as they tell it. Let me just readjust here. Oh, and I didn't even explain this card. You have this card. It's this one person that you're with, whether or not they don't mean to be toxic, it is a toxic relationship. This one that's just almost with the bad boy energy. Yeah, it's almost toxic. See, he's feeding you. Look at his eyes. But he's giving you drink. He's giving you alcohol. I think he's giving you all the bad things that you want that you don't need. And I think that's what's missing from the relationship that you're with. And he really wants to save you from this self-destructive behavior, but he's at his wit's end. He The genders can go either way. I know I say he and she. That's just because that's the cards, and it's easier for me to get these messages across. So I don't mean to offend you. If these are not your pronouns or whatever the situation may be, please just bear with me. This is how I read. Okay. What's the clarification card for this situation? Okay. You're gonna end up falling back in love with the person that you're already with. The person that is like, whatever, you're gonna give them another chance. Whether or not this is a moment of passion or whatever, you're gonna find yourself back in their arms. For some of you, this will be imagining this person. For other ones of you, for other people, it's gonna be like a good story moment for you, where you give the other a chance and you allow yourself to feel the love, the purity of this, but you still kind of want the raunchy connection, and that's just something you're gonna have to work through, guys. You know the right decision for you. You guys know the right decision, because one of you guys is packing up and leaving. You might want to make your decision while you have the chance now, because you might lose someone that really loves you, or that person, the other person, they might just walk out of your life. Or maybe that's you. You're not picking either, because the snake comes up again, the rebirth for someone here. I think you end up back with this original person, and the almost the tempting like person. See the snake back here? I know that's not like, I explained it like a scholar, I know. I think the person is tempting you. You see he has a snake in this card. I think he goes on walking for some of y'all, and you end up back here with this person that really cares about you. But just because the situation ended doesn't mean that your self-destructive behavior has left the building. Doesn't mean it's gone to Cuba for vacay, right? It's dipping out for a little holiday. So that's something I would look internally and fix. You are perfect the way you are, darling. But we should work on this. Sometimes love and life just throw you into crazy situations. I am least to judge, but I want what's best for you. Always and forever, honey. Let's get some angel messages. Angels, what's some advice that you can give to them? Release, end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation. Time to move on. It's time to move on from this behavior of wanting people that are bad for you. It's time to release this person that perhaps for some of you guys, you were really in love with both of them. It's time to move on and allow them to heal as well. But I think it's end to that situation here for you. That kind of crappy way of thinking. I think it's gonna resolve itself with enough time and energy and healing. Angels, what's another card for them that'll resonate, that'll give them advice? Okay. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. I think that this might be your revelation here. Almost losing this person might be your revelation. Or perhaps feeling all the stress that this caused you is going to be your revelation. I know the lighting is crap. I'm so sorry. But I think it's going to allow you to release all of this. Powerful revelation. It's time to spread your wings. It's time to allow yourself to not be so stressed out over this stuff. You guys are beautiful people, beautiful souls. Obviously, you got two people falling in love with you. You mean a lot. Obviously, you've got someone absolutely destroyed over you. You must be a wonderful person, honey. You must be wonderful. We're going to do an affirmation for you. I find that over this reading, they've really been making a lot of sense. But even if they don't, it's always good to remember. It's like, drink more water. Hydrate. Hydrate for you, I'm hearing. I need to hydrate. They might be yelling at me. I'm dehydrated, so you might be dehydrated. Anyways, what is an affirmation that'll be good for group 3? What is something that they need to remember? Something that'll help them help keep them on the right path and help them along their journey. Ultimate potential. Let's do one more for you. Jeez. Okay, we'll do trust because it's on the top here. I think that'll be good for you. And it wouldn't be a normal day if I didn't do this. So I'm gonna fix that later. Anyways, you have ultimate potential and trust. I'm gonna read this off for you because I find that when we go back, it's kind of hard to read these. Go ahead and write this down if you'd like, or screen record, or whatever. Just do you, boo. Ultimate potential. I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishments. Turning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights, higher than I ever thought possible. Knowing that that's an option, why would I ever have tuned into something else? I'm looking at you, smooth jazz and talk radio. And this definitely fits for you. Right? Surround yourself with people that care for you and love you fully, that aren't just feeling those deep dark desires inside of yourself, that are really just like helping to keep your chakras aligned. Like I always say, you deserve to wake up with all your chakras aligned. And then trust here, so he's kind of balancing. Right? I'll hold it up just in case you can't see it. Trust. They want you to trust this journey that you're on, this releasing and this life experience, right? I trust that everything will be okay in the end. Partly because I simply know in my gut, but also because it's more fun to live with trust and confidence than it is to be a defensive wiener. Yeah, these cards are funny. I like them. Yeah. I think maybe this person is kind of soft to you and you're more of a dominant character deep down within inside of yourself, and communicating gets kind of irritating because you love not the PDA, you love. But when people are too mushy, I think you're like a little bit too aggressive. Maybe just a little bit, right? Maybe for some of you. I trust that everything will be okay in the end. And then being a defensive wiener. Everything's going to be okay. Allow yourself to love. Allow yourself to release. You guys are beautiful people, and you guys are not toxic people. And you guys obviously have people fighting over you. Look at the keys in your hands. You are a treasure to behold, girl and boy, or whatever. Whatever you define yourself as. I'm not here to judge. I'm just glad you're here. I love you the way that you are. And obviously other people love you the way that you are. Because you've got hearts on hearts on hearts. Anyways, I hope you guys like this. If you guys did like this, go ahead and like and subscribe and share if it resonated with you. And if not, I hope you just found this entertaining, or perhaps you found a different perspective about, I don't know, life. How peanut butter and jelly sandwiches don't make any sense. Whatever. I don't know what you got from this if you didn't get anything. I hope you got that. I'm glad that you're here and happy that you guys are putting your energy and time into something like this, especially for me. It means a lot for me, especially since this is also part of my journey. I'm really glad that you guys are here. And if nobody has told you today, or if your mind is playing tricks on you, you are loved, you are beautiful. People care for you. You are doing well and you're on the path to success. Don't overthink it. right? With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and, I want to say unfuck, but I feel like I can't say this. Unmess up my cards. Sorry, I should probably keep it more PG than I do. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time. I hope I will see you guys again tomorrow for another reading, or whenever I see you. I'm just going to be happy to see you. So with that being said,